Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Winfred and welcome to this channel where it's all about building projects. Today we are doing yet another one. This time we are talking about paint. So it's all about paint today. In case you're wondering, when do I use paint? What kind of paint do I use? What do I fix in my paint to make it stick longer? What is it that we add to our paint to make it look really nice or come out as per the manufacturer? So today, if that's your kind of thing, you're in the right place. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribers, you're amazing. And those of you who are dropping by for the very first time, you're welcome. And I hope that you enjoy your trip around, shopping and getting information about paint. Paint is one of those things that nobody can go wrong or be so right. Now, we are not going to look at the different colors, but we're going to be talking about paint and what paint does, because there are things that we can add to our paint. There are some paints that just come and you just use as is. There are water paints, there is oil paints. So because of the different kinds of paints, we are going to be talking. We are not out to promote any kind of paint factory or business, but we talk about paint and what paint does, just to acquire that knowledge about paints. Because like I said, there is water paint, whereby if you bought your paint, you just add water and it's good to go. Or there is paint where you have to add, something else or thinner. There are different kinds of things that you can use. There is paint for doors, there is paint for the wall, there is paint for outside, and there is paint for inside. There is what they call weather guard, one that can stand any kind of weather. So unless someone takes you through, you really can't know which one is best for when. So join me and see which kind of paint that we can use, and hope you enjoy. And now these are the paints, and he's going to explain more because he's got more information about paint.
So this is our paint right here. Our paint has multiple qualities. Like as in, when I talk of qualities, there is that paint. When it gets dirty, you can clean it with water or what. And the other thing, our paint we have in here, you can mix it using different substances, as in water. You can use it thinner, you can use paraffin, lots of that.
Now I will ask, the paint that you use water to mix, where is it good for?
A paint that you use water to mix, first of all, we have what we call undercoat. Undercoat, it is that paint that you first put on your wall before putting your color that you want. And undercoat is always white. Undercoat always comes in different sizes. We have undercoat in 4 liters, which one you're seeing right here. We have undercoat that comes in small gel cans, 5 liters. We don't have it right here. And we have undercoat which comes in bigger gel cans like this one.
So guys, you can see that if you're painting and the area where you're painting is small, you can use a tin, or you can use a jerry can, 5 liter. Is there a 3 liter?
1 liter.
There is 1 liter. Or if the area where you're painting is big, you can go for a whole jerry can, and that could take you, even buckets, I hear, big buckets.
Yes. And always when you are mixing your undercoat, like you're going to paint your wall has some kind of damages, you can apply this stuff here. You call it filler. It can help you to fix those stuffs.
Now, if I may ask, does filler only come in powder form, or it also comes in a tube?
It comes in powder form.
Only?
Yes, you mix it with water or with that paint.
So what is that they use? Say like you have a crack in the wall and you use it to fill the crack before you paint. What is that?
It is also a filler, but for it comes most times, sometimes call it a tangent. Tangent. It comes it helps you when you have a crack like this. It helps you to when you apply it there. It's like it combines that
fills the wall, the space,
and it combines it together.
Now, how does this one work? Do you add water? Is it in powder form?
This one is in powder form, but you can use water. You can use when you are mixing with undercoat. You can use undercoat or paint, sort of that.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, what about those people who have walls that are near water and they just crack and just keep on peeling after you've painted, and the wall just peels?
That one you have to use. We call it waterproof.
Waterproof what?
Yes, waterproof cement. Waterproof cement, you can mix it over with paint like this one.
That is waterproof?
Yes.
Okay.
You can mix it with paint, over with water, you apply it there.
Now guys, if you've had that problem before whereby you build and the plumbing pipes are so close to the wall that when the temperatures change, say like you have cold water running and hot water, and then it pulls through to the wall and the wall starts peeling or dripping, the paint gets off easily. There you have it, guys. You need to use Dr. Fix and fix it. He has called it waterproof. You add water to it.
You mix it and then you apply it the place where you want.
You mix it with water.
Yes.
And then just feed it.
Yes.
Okay.
Then the other kind of paint we have what we call weather guard.
Where is that one?
Weather guard is always used outside the house.
Okay.
It can match with any kind of weather that comes. All right. Weather guard, you mix it actually with water. Yes, you mix it with water. It is very good. You can clean it when it gets dirty. It doesn't get spoiled.
So I can pour water over it and scrub it?
Yes.
Okay.
Then the other one is, we call it vinyl silk. Vinyl silk is always applied inside the house. You can also clean it with water. You mix it with water and you can clean it whenever it gets dirty. You can clean it with water.
So when I'm applying it, I add water inside and then paint.
Yes.
And then after painting, I just wash when it's dirty.
When it's dirty.
And it doesn't drip, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
Then the other one we have what we call vinyl silk. We are done with it.
Yes.
We have what we call super gloss. Super gloss is always applied. Is always painted inside the house. You can also wash it, but for it you mix it with either thinner or paraffin.
Does it take long to dry?
It doesn't take. The moment you just paint it like this, just wait for 30 minutes. Sorry, it's already done. It's dry. We call it super gloss. We always use it on the walls.
Now that one, does it come in small sizes or
it comes in sizes? 20-liter bucket. It comes in 4 liters. It comes in 1 liter. Yes.
Okay.
Then the other one we are having, it is the vinyl mat. Vinyl mat, it is the one that always applied on the what? On the ceiling. Yes.
It peels it.
It is?
Does it peel itself?
No.
You can't clean it?
For it you can't clean it.
So it's strictly for ceiling?
Yes.
Why?
That's why they made it for ceiling.
Because
when you clean it with water, the moment you put water there, it will get off.
So what about the water paint? I hear water paint. The one which you just add water.
That's what I was talking about.
It's strictly for the ceiling.
That one is for the ceiling, matte. But even in ceiling, you can mix it with the water.
Now, you see this kind of paint on the wall. What kind of paint is that?
This one. This one is a silk.
So you can clean it?
This one you can clean.
Before we used to hear, before all these other kinds came up of silk and these other different kinds, there was paint that people used to put on their houses. But when you write on them, You can't, you just have to paint over again.
Yes,
Which kind of paint
that
is that?
matte.
Matte.
Yes.
It's the one you said for the ceiling.
Yes. In that, why do they design it for the ceiling? Because when you apply it here, even if you just come and lean against this wall, you'll come, it's on your clothes. That's why they put it up where someone can't do what? Reach.
So nowadays when people are painting, what kind of paint is recommended? Is it the silk kind which you can wash inside the house?
It depends to your desire, but I recommend people mostly to use silk and super gloss. And
because it shines.
Super gloss shines. And when they are mixing it, mostly I recommend them to use the thinner, not this kind of paraffin, petrol-y, what? Because it can easily catch fire.
Yes,
it is very dangerous to that extent.
So the thinner is sold where?
Still inside, but because right now we don't have it, but we always sell it here in the shops.
Does it thinner make the paint smell so for long or just for a short time?
No, it gives it. It is for a short time.
There is that kind of paint you use and it smells so much. What is that? People use paraffin or?
That one, paraffin.
So what about those other small kinds of paints that?
Those small kind of paints are they are the same like these ones.
Yeah, but they are just smaller.
Yes.
So guys, if you don't have a lot of money and your area of paint is also small, you can go on and buy the small tins that are cheaper, but also do the same thing. Or if the area like, have you seen 4-wall kinds of rooms where this side is a different color and the other side is a different color? Yeah, you can go like that, and instead of buying one jerry can or a tin, a bigger one, you can go on and buy those small tins. Are measured in what? 1 liter?
1 liter. We have half liter, 1 liter, 4 liter.
And the paint can come in any kind of color, but I like that bit where it's glossy, it shines. So if you're looking for a shining wall, you go for the glossy paint. Or if you just want a wall that you can easily clean, go for silk paint. Because
the other paint that we're talking of, we talked about super gloss, the one we use paraffin. Now we are talking about gloss. Gloss is used on metallic stuffs, metals. You have your
car,
your door, not the car, your door, your
windows,
like windows, sort of that, containers,
the roof.
Yes. So you use gloss.
Now, if I used paint to paint my roof, would it stop my roof from leaking?
Impossible. It will not stop it.
Say like I was nailing in nails, and the nails created a hole. That paint cannot block the hole.
It can't block. The other stuff that we use, we call it Bondex.
Bondex.
Yes. It's the one that can help you in that. If not Bondex, there is what we call it solvent. Yeah. It's one that can help you.
Okay.
But paint cannot help you in that.
So guys, you've seen there's also paint for metals, but also I want him to talk about paint for wood.
Paint for wood, we call it varnish.
Okay.
Varnish. As for now, we don't have it, but it works the way it is. It comes.
Okay. Thank you so much. Guys, there you have it about paint. In case you're wondering, what is it that I need to use when I'm painting my house, painting my wall? As you have seen, there is paint for outside and paint for indoors. And also there is paint for metals, paint for wood. So you just can't go mixing because you like this color and this paint looks really nice, I can use it. There is different paint for every kind of area, surface that you want to paint. And also when you see these crazy colors that are coming up, and you see this nice building that really is catchy, there's a way your painter can play around with colors, mixing one with the other and coming up with a completely new kind of paint. So until next time, when we come up with yet another one, keep it right here and bye-bye, take care.